Hey guys, welcome back to Loop Hub. Today we'll talk about why Roblox is profiting off of the Squid Game hype. Let's head into it. Number 1. Squid Game became so popular. Who would have guessed that a dystopian narrative about 465 debt-ridden participants prepared to risk their lives for 45.6 billion won in a lethal version of a children's game would be so popular? Since its September 17 premiere, the 9-episode Korean series directed by Hwang Dong-hyuk has been the most viewed and talked about show on the planet, with 111 billion views, making it Netflix's most watched and talked about series ever. K-dramas are tackling issues that highlight the evils afflicting their society among the slow burn romances and lighthearted comedies. An interest in such horror thrillers has recently increased. Kingdom, directed by Kim Seong-hoon and set in the 16th century, is sarcastically prescient of the future, much like Squid Game, the highly hit 2019 zombie anime, despite the fact that the historical drama follows the story of a kingdom stricken by a mystery sickness that turns people into zombies. Bae-doona, one of the show's protagonists, confesses that it's also a telling tale of our current times. Interestingly, director Dong-hyuk says that when he first wrote the pilot for Squid Game, it was rejected by studios. During the show's promotion, he claimed it felt unfamiliar, overly violent, difficult, and not financially viable at the moment. Today, however, it's these characteristics which are represented charity and joblessness. It has also struck a chord with people all across the world because many have been affected by catastrophic financial crisis in recent decades. Now, as a result of the pandemic, many people have lost their jobs, businesses, and sources of income. People dealing with mental stress and anxiety appear to have had a variety of reactions to the exaggerated depiction of it on the film. Several clients have discussed the show's idea with Dr. Kamna Chibber, head of mental health and behavioral sciences at Fortis Healthcare. People identify with elements that they believe reflect the reality of the world they live in and are easy to understand, she explains. However, it's also crucial to recognize that some people don't identify with or are attracted to the media they consume. Aggression and violence must be conveyed in such a way that it precludes over-identification and the desensitization that might occur as a result of repeated exposure. What is new is how the visuals play with your psyche. The violent scenes during children's games find a way to tap into our inner kid at the most basic level. I remember taking schoolyard games so seriously, it would mean life or death, metaphorically speaking. Hwang went to every other visual extreme on the show. Why stop at copious amounts of blood flying all over the screen? Again, I think the message is simple. Life is brutal. His simple approach to allegory is to show us how brutal life can be. Though many will continue to dissect the show and either rave about or denounce its success, I see it as a riveting, straightforward show with a hypnotizing use of visual effects, simple enough for everyone to understand and entertaining enough to suggest to a friend. Number 2. Roblox instantly jumped in the trend. What are the best Roblox Squid Game experiences? Squid Game, the Netflix original thriller that came out of nowhere and has been taking the world by storm since its first season premiered on September 17th, is likely familiar to you. If you haven't seen it yet, it's a fake TV show about a group of desperate adults who participate in a series of 6 fatal children's games. And of course, the video game imitators have already begun to pour in, partly thanks to Roblox. There are now dozens, if not hundreds, of Squid Game-inspired Roblox experiences less than a month after the show's premiere. As regular visitors to the platform will have surmised, the majority of these are in less than shiny state. Furthermore, practically all of them are just referred to as Squid Game, or some minor variation thereof, making finding a specific one a nightmare. So we've compiled a list of what we consider to be the best Squid Game experiences on Roblox. Of course, the scores and visitor numbers presented are subject to change, but they provide a solid sense of what people have been enjoying the most. Games like Squid Game by Trendsetter are the most popular Roblox right now. Unlike the majority of the games on our list, there is a strong emphasis on collecting and developing weaponry, and you can even purchase loot boxes with in-game money, which may explain its recent popularity. This game, like many others on this list, is still in development, and you may follow at KingerMan88 on Twitter for dev updates and milestone codes. Game developers are constantly updating their Squid Game to stay on the trend. With microtransactions and multiple accessories, they're making a substantial amount of Robux. This is directly correlated to the sudden influx of active players looking for similar games like Squid Game. Developers who are faster in making and publishing their game have successfully amassed a massive number of players. And of course, Roblox has been able to profit from this new trend, so they are yet to implement any big changes to the policies for the several recreations of the popular game. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.